Hey guys, Seven here and welcome back to War Thunder. And this video is all about the Tempest Mark V. And this replay is a bit bugged, as you can see up there. Our tickets are going down for no goddamn reason. We did win this match, so don't think of any of that. Now I got a skin on my Tempest, which is pretty nice, I guess. Yeah, okay. So let's talk about the Tempest V. First, what it was in real life, and then what it is in War Thunder. In real life, the Tempest was an upgraded version of the Typhoon Mark I BL, or Mark I B late. The Typhoon Mark I B late was a very good aircraft, but it wasn't perfect. It still needed some kind of upgraded things, you know. It was a pretty good attack aircraft, but then, you know, they came out with the Tempest II. Tempest II was equipped with a radiator, was pushed more into the fuselage than the Typhoon has, but that did have to come into a cost of removing some of the fuel tanks, and the designers had to make the plane larger to make the fuel tanks also bigger, and then they also fitted some fuel tanks next to the pilot cockpit, which is not safe for the pilot, but it did give the aircraft extra range. If we're precise, 2,500 kilometers. The aircraft was 10 meters long, 12 meters wide in wingspan, obviously, 5 meters tall, obviously on the ground, with also the propeller counted next to it. Otherwise, you know, 5 meters. Can't believe that. So, where was I? The Tempest V, right? Yes. The maximum take, the aircraft is pretty heavy. As you can see by the size, it weighs, in real life, 4,195 kilograms, and the maximum takeoff weight was 5,170 kilograms. It could be equipped with two 1,000-pound bombs, as well as in this game, or 8 76mm or 75. In game it's 76, but on Wikipedia it says 75. I'm not sure what is right. But yeah, 75 or 76mm rockets, I don't really know. So yeah, I'm also not sure if it was 8 or 6. Sorry. So yeah. As you can see in this game, I'm climbing very high, but the altitude doesn't really help me. I'm just gonna speed up the replay here because this game was long. I mean, you can see that, 13 minutes long. So yeah, 4 times the speed of sound, so we can get through this replay very nicely and quickly. Also explaining some of this aircraft, what it was. In this replay, it's quite weird because Germans usually go very high, and when I first saw this map, I was like, oh my god, another defeat, I'm not gonna get a kill, I'm gonna get wrecked by a high altitude fucking Wolf 190 D9. And sorry, that didn't really happen, because no Germans really went high altitude. I don't know why, but they didn't. Bit of a quiet moment there. We're on 7,000 meters right now. And it was not worth it because all the Germans are low altitude, and I'm currently the highest flying aircraft in the game, which is good. You know, Tempest needs altitude. In real life, it was the fastest aircraft the British ever had, 700 kilometers an hour on the altitude of 5,100 meters. Maximum flying altitude 11,150 meters, about there. So yeah, that was pretty interesting aircraft. First of all, they wanted to use this aircraft as a attack aircraft. Of course, it did work as an attack aircraft, like the Typhoon. Typhoon was an attack aircraft, but this kind of aircraft kind of had a different role because it was so fast. it could outrun the V1 flying bomb, the rocket which Germans set off and let them dive onto London and explode, which this aircraft was to do that. But the Tempest is also an aircraft with the most skills made on the Messerschmitt 262. This aircraft literally killed the most Messerschmitt 262s in World War One. Here I come on the Bf-109. He misses me. I damage his fuel tank. Actually no. Yeah, actually I do. Also the right wing. You can see him right here. He's really crippled. Both wings shot through. Speed, no energy whatsoever. I do a loop. Come back down. And that is game over for him. I think he's gonna need that wing. Anyways, let's go back to the 4 times the speed of sound. Actually, 4 times the speed of time. Why did I say sound? Now I turn away from those destroyers because they can easily shoot me down. Right, the Tempest V. It was in service since 1944 to 1950s. I don't know which year exactly. This aircraft, the first prototype, flew in the 1942. Started service in 1943, but RAF bought them in 1944. So yeah. So that's very good and nice about the Tempest V is a 5 urban. What about the other Tempests? Well, there was only one other one, and that was the Tempest 2. The Tempest 2 was a very, very interesting aircraft because it was equipped with a Bristol Centaurus engine, which was basically a straight-on copy from the German Focke-Wulf 190. And that was a bloody, bloody good engine, I can tell you that. Yep, here I come. On the Focke-Wulf 190 D9, I'm guessing. Yep. Elevator and wow, there he goes. Yeah, that was pretty bad, wasn't it? Yeah. Bang. There we go. He's down. Again, convert the speed into altitude and be the fastest aircraft in the game. Simple as that. Oh yeah. Make the speed a little bit faster. The Tempest 2 was, as I said, equipped with a Bristol Centaurus engine. About 450 other Tempest 2s were made, but none of them actually saw combat, so the RAF just sold them to Indian Air Force and Pakistan Air Force. I don't know whether or not they saw combat there, but let's lead into them. There's a bit of a replay bug there. Actually, it's not. It just shows you, you know, the Avenger, the story mark units, and give them more time. Let me just side these. You know, we don't need them. All we need is the Tempest, right? Battle, and here's the chat. Nothing really interesting going on. Well, that's good all and nice, but what happened to the Tempest 1, 3 and 4? Well, they did exist, but they were only used as prototypes. None of them were made in mass production. The interesting one of them was the Tempest Mark III, which was basically a prototype made for the next great aircraft. So the Hawker made the Hawker Sea Fury, which you can also find in this game. Top of the you know, where the the Sea Hurricanes are, and the Sea Fires. No, all the sea variants of the aircraft. Here, landing on the Focke-Wulf 190 Legacy 76 Russian is going to have a very, very bad day. We'll dive onto his Focke-Wulf 190. Here we go. Fire the cannons. And there goes his wing. Right, that's nice. Pull up. The interesting feature that the designers did was, since it had such bigger wings, they put the cannons more inside the wing, so it didn't have those 20mm cannon hoses like the Typhoon had. And it also had these ellipses on the aircraft. You know, you can see them here and here. Don't watch the boobies. Anyways, yeah. What else? I mean, oh yeah. The thing that they also counted in this aircraft is that the Typhoon did not really have that large wings. Well, they were longer, but they were not really wide. So they also encountered that, since the Americans had the most powerful, well, the fastest aircraft, like the North American P-51D Mustang. They copied the wing designs. Well, not they didn't really. They designed them themselves, but they got the idea from them to make bigger wings. Bigger the wings are, the faster the aircraft will be, and obviously the more weight it will hold up to. Now, in Wikipedia, it says that this aircraft can hold up to 190 kilograms per square meter, which is, I don't know how much that is, but I don't think that's a lot. Well, I do know how much that is, obviously, but don't have any sense of aviation of how much that thing actually holds. But in aircraft, in War Thunder, it holds pretty well. But the last remaining aircraft on the enemy team isn't actually in the air. As you can see there, you're taking too long. Well, let me give you a hint. He's on the ground. Now, he's visible from over here. I can only tell he's visible from over here. I can also tell you that he's near his airfield. I turn back to the airfield, and then I spot a dot next to his airfield. Now, as close that there it is. See that? That is him. And then I rush through to get through there in the aircraft. Now he has a great plan. It's the Warner 217 small white cat bow. He's going to get wrecked by the Tempest V. Very, very good, how should I say this, plan made by him, but I have a better one. I'm gonna use the terrain as the concealment from their airfield, also as defense against their airfield. So there we are. In this video, learned about this aircraft, what it was in real life. Right, and right here I turn in and oh hello, bang. But then I get hit by an AA that shoots my fuel tanks, and it does leak fuel, and I'm lucky that I didn't get set on fire. That could have ended badly, but then again, I did finish off the last one, and yeah, that's game over for them. And oh look, the tickets are back up. Yeah. Right, now the finishing loop. Do it. Do it. Do it. Come on. Do the finishing loop. There we go. We know we can do it. So yeah, it is. There are some other things that I didn't mention about this aircraft, and that is that it uses 4 20mm Hispano cannons. You know, you can never go wrong with Hispanos. It uses it can hold up to a lot of Gs. Very fast aircraft. It needs altitude against enemy aircraft. It really, really needs it, because otherwise it is not great. Oh yeah, the wheels on this aircraft were also specially designed just for this aircraft. They had to be a bit thinner and a bit bigger to hold up the weight of the aircraft. Right. And this skin is quite nice, isn't it? Look at that NM bitches up there on my airplane. So that's pretty much it about this aircraft. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.